Hello everybody and welcome back to Oakfield Farm. Now the worker did finish this field just over here. It's planted soybeans, so that should be a good crop in the future. But what we need to do is take this back over to the farm and then go over to the other field for number 1 with a tractor and trailer, since we have the first combine full. Of course, if you did watch the previous episode, I have 2 combines on the go. They're actually on follow me, so I drive one, a worker drives the other one, following my exact course, just offset to the side. And we should be able to get everything done nice and efficiently. Once that is done, I'm going to hopefully try and diversify the farm a bit. So yeah, I just don't want to keep doing combine harvesting over and over. I want to do different stuff as well. So I think really the things which I don't do enough of, I don't do enough forestry. So that is definitely something I want to do at some point. I don't really ever do stuff like the cotton. But the thing with the cotton is it's not actually grown in the countries where I tend to do my Let's Plays. Like, this is the UK, where cotton definitely is not grown. And also, actually, yeah, I've got Peterville as well, which I'm doing as a Let's Play, which is also the UK, Scotland. At least I believe it's Scotland. And yeah, it's not grown there either. So, yes, that is the issue with the cotton. But I do want to do other stuff. I think I should probably do some more sugar beet and potatoes. So yeah, I have also had a request to tidy up a bit, so I should probably do that first of all. There is my trailer, at least that is a trailer. It was actually designed, for this Let's Play at least, for the total mixed ration. Of course it is a trailer for grain or anything, but yeah, I bought it for total mixed ration, so I should really use the lorry, since it is high capacity anyway. But that's neater. Anything which I've got left out needs to be put away. I do have the compact tractor just over here, so let's just jump onto here. And I'll back this into, I think, probably the shed around here. I might even need this trailer for moving the wool. What I don't want to do is crash into the wool pallets. The final one is being filled up now, so yeah, they do need to be sold as soon as possible. I don't think I hit it. Yeah, there's actually more around here than I was expecting. The cultivator probably should be sold. Don't think we actually need the cultivator, but yeah, we'll leave it for today. What else do we have? The sprayer, there's the 2 combine harvesters. That's nice and tidy. Yeah, I did have a few people saying it's really messy. It's not really messy. Most things are actually put away. Yeah, we just have this that probably should be put away later. Otherwise, it's not too bad. Now, where's my lorry? Where did I leave the lorry? Probably over at a sell point. It is, yeah, it tends to spend most of its time over here, since that is the only place I sell my silage. I think chances are it's going to become the least used place in the future, because I've sold so much here now. They're just not going to require anything else. Right, okay, so I am now ready to go. This road isn't really designed for vehicles like this, but it is just about possible to get them up. Anyway, yes. It is actually probably time to rest, so I might just go to sleep first, then we can do the combine harvesting in the morning. But my plan for this video at least is to finish field number 1. It does need to be done. Of course, if you have any suggestions for the next crop type for field number 1, and also any other fields which I do in the future, please do let me know. I really do think that doing some kind of root crop would be good. It would be very good. Anyway, yeah, let's just head over to the farmhouse. Okay, here we are. So it's now time to jump into bed. It has gone 7 o'clock, so I do have permission to sleep. Yes, you need to have permission to sleep. 7 o'clock, not before, but that's good. Yeah. Okay, no more space for the wall. Okay, so it looks like my combining is going to just be put on hold a bit more. But it is fairly dark anyway, so yeah, it's most likely not the time to be harvesting. So yeah, let's just put that back to times 15. If I just go over here, I would jump into the telehandler. Let's see if we've got the pallet fork anywhere. It's a bale spike. Do I have a pallet fork? I'm not too sure if I actually bought one. It would appear that I didn't ever buy one, so it would be wise to get one. I didn't realise the mixing station actually had so many lights on it. It completely lights up at night. Oh, you would not want to live opposite that. Crikey. All those lights shining through your window. But then again, it is on a farm, so chances are You're not going to live opposite it. Although you could do. Anyway, yes, here we go. 4 pallets which need to be moved. I do have a place for them. I think the best place is in the shed to the right of me, just beyond the workshop. And also I have somehow in the past managed to pick up 2 together. The forks just about reach. And this is no exception, although sometimes the furthest away one does fall off, but if I can do it without, that'd be great. We will see. So yeah, next time I get a really good price on the wall, I will sell this. But I want to get as much as possible. If we can take some massive load, it would just be so exciting to see the massive amount of money come in. If you had what we have now, £17,000 in the bank account, if you had so much wool that when you just sold the one load, everything you've got, if you got like £300,000, that would just be an astoundingly good income for one day. And that would be on top of everything else. The sheep, they are really a good animal to have. I always like doing sheep. They're easy to look after, in Farming Simulator at least, and they really do bring in a lot of money. In real life, I think it's a different story. I don't know for sure, but from what I've heard, the price of wool isn't that great, and also you have a lot of vets bills and stuff. But yeah, I'm not going to say that I know what I'm talking about, because I don't. That's just from what I've heard from people who have left comments on my videos. Right, so yeah, let's just push that a bit further in. And there we go. The first 4 full pallets in storage. But it is a reduced capacity. It's not as much as it used to be. I think in 17 it was 2,000 litres per pallet, and in 19 there's only 1,000 litres per pallet, although I could be wrong with those figures. Anyway, it is now time. It's now time to go over to the field where we have the 2 combine harvesters. I want to continue with this and try and get it done today. It is still very early morning, but this is when Farming Simulator 19's lighting is just very atmospheric. Very nice indeed. That's where it beats 17, but 17 is still, in my opinion, an incredibly good game. With all the mods and stuff, 17 is still a great game to be playing. I can remember when 17 came out, I just instantly finished playing 15, and I never actually returned to 15. I still have never returned to 15. Because there is mainly no reason to go back, because 17 is way better. But then again, 15 had Knaveswell Farm, which is, in my opinion, one of the best maps of 15. So, yeah, I would like to go back just to play that. But my point here is, when 19 came out, I didn't finish playing 17, which just goes to show that 17 is just in itself a brilliant game. Right, this might take a bit of setting up, so I'm just going to jump cut. Okay, done. Now that combine should follow me, in theory. This one is just unloading into the trailer in a tree, and then we should be able to continue. I've actually only done 1 lap, and I haven't even completed that. That just goes to show how well my fertiliser has worked in this field. It is going to involve a lot of unloading, and most likely quite a bit of carting. In fact, the other combine harvester is going to have to be unloaded too. But that is this one unloaded. So yeah, if I can just get a bit of space between us, then I can get the lorry alongside the class. Probably when we get to the top, because it isn't actually full, it's about 77% full. Yeah, just about 77%. Wild guess, that's why I'm giving you such a precise number. And yeah, basically, once that's unloaded, we should be able to just go for another lap around the field. Right. Yeah, it's a bit messy just there, because that's where the worker first started off. That's where Follow Me was trying to set itself up. But the next lap should be absolutely fine. It should be nice and tidy. The good thing is, because we have this trailer, the capacity is just so high, it's just going to make everything much easier. You can see it's actually only 16% full, but that was a full combine load from the John Deere just there. So, yeah, it does make it very easy. This is 92% full. Let's just very quickly unload this as well. There we go. And yes, if I can just re-engage the combine, there we go. I should now finally be able to head off and complete this second run. Just going to a bit of mist ground here. Now it does also seem to be baled, which is going to take some time, but that's not going to be today, might not even be tomorrow, because again I don't want to be doing the same thing as what I'm doing on Peterville, so I do need to be quite careful here. I've left the auger out, oh well, there's no trees to hit. Yes, although it's quite a big field, I think with the 2 combine harvesters it's going to be munched through much faster than it might first appear. So we'll see, it might take forever, I don't know. But yes, here we go. Let's go for a bit of a time lapse. Okay, so we have now done, well, technically 4 times around the field, which is plenty. I usually only do 3, but since we've gone around twice with 2 machines, that makes 4. Simple mathematics. Anyway, yes, I've let them go on their own because the one behind was getting a bit confused. So this should all work quite well. It's going to miss a bit to begin with, but then after that, it should be fine. So really, at the moment it looks like I'm doing nothing. I am doing nothing. But very soon, I'm going to have to go and take this load, and that's going to be a big job. Crikey, I've just seen, we have just popped up there. Great demand at Hilltop stores. Wouldn't it be a coincidence if that was a crop of barley? No, wheat. That would be incredible. Wow, it actually is. 1951. In that case, I'm going to put that time to real time. That is a very, very impressive price for wheat. I want to get a lot sold there fast. Now, yes, it looks like this combine here is just going down the bit which it missed, the triangle. So once it's done that, it should be fine. But yes, obviously before then, it's just going to get a little bit confused. There we go, all sorted now. Both of them are working in this rectangle here. They're going to meet up eventually, but I'm just going to take a look and see if the cows or the sheep require any work. Cleanliness. Yes, that reminds me. Again. Let me go and see if I can download the cleanliness mod. Sorted! Right, so as you can see, the cleanliness is now 100%. The reason why I've done this, some may call it cheating, call it whatever you want. The reason why I've done it though, is because really the way I'm going to treat the cleanliness of the animals is by the amount of manure that they have in their enclosures. Now of course the sheep don't have that, but the cows do. And I'm trying my best to clean out the manure which is being dumped just here. And yeah, that is what I'm calling the cleanliness. Now we will still have, this will not disappear, the food in the middle. This is what the game treats as cleanliness. The amount of food they have spilled, not anything to do with the muck. They could be absolutely bathing in manure, but yet their cleanliness could still be 100% if you've cleaned their food. So this mod actually just completely ignores the amount of food which is spilt, but it will still show as spilt. This could pile up and pile up, but the cleanliness just here will remain at 100%. So as long as I sort of simulate this by cleaning out the manure, in my opinion, that is fine. Anyway, before I do anything, I must just go and load these combines because they're both filling up fairly rapidly. The class is full, and the John Deere is going to be full momentarily. So yes, let me just go and do this. Ideally, I want to have the class combine down there. I don't really want it up here. And of course it has part there, so I have to drive in the crop. There we go. Okay, so actually I thought this was a bit of a rectangle, but it's turning out to be a triangle, the shape here, which is going to become a battle. So maybe I should just rearrange the combine harvesters. Once it's unloaded, I'll put it over there. The other combine is 80% full. The trailer is getting full, so I'm going to sell a load. Then I'm going to go over to the compact tractor and clean out the manure. I can see why some people like the rectangular fields. It is definitely easier, but then again they're really boring. So I still, despite the workers not liking them, I still prefer these. And I don't really like to use workers, it's just because I have to, otherwise this would take absolutely forever. I prefer doing stuff myself. Which is why streams can be good, because then there is more time to do stuff, because I can just generally chat and answer people's questions and stuff. Whereas in one of these episodes, I really must get going. I can't just sit around harvesting an entire field in real time. Yes, anyway, I think it'd be very exciting to go and sell this first. So that's what I'll do. Then we can clean the cows out. As for the total mixed ration, though, they have plenty of food, which is good. Saves a lot of time when you can just give them a load. Almost full and almost empty over here. It's not going to be a full load, though, I don't think, but it's going to be good enough. Is there a way out over there? I'm not too sure. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. I don't think I'm going to risk it, but yes, obviously we're going to be driving past that area. It looks like there's a gap, but I would guess it's a barbed wire fence. Yeah, I don't remember a gap there before, so we'll see. When we drive around here, we can take a look and see if it's a barbed wire fence or a gate. Well, I'm going to put a 90% chance on it being a barbed wire fence. And this is heavy. This is extremely heavy. Oh yes, and we have that corners to get around as well. That always tends to be quite tricky. But we're getting through it, or at least they're getting through it. Getting the field done. Okay, there's the tree that tends to get hit. If I do this right, it shouldn't be too bad. That was painless. I must have practiced. Oh, there was the thing. Oh, crikey, it actually is a way. I could have just gone out of there, but then again, it might have been quite tight. Yeah, I'm surprised. I don't remember any way of getting in there before. Anyway, this is Hilltop Stores. This is the place offering an incredible price on this wheat. So here we go. This is going to be, at least it should be, quite an amazing figure for wheat. Just watch that money rocket. Wow. £82,000, which brings our total to £100,000. We only had 17. That is astoundingly good. Well, that's going to help this Let's Play considerably. We're going to do pretty well now. We're going to do pretty well anyway, but that just really does solidify our success rates. Should I say improve our success rates. Right, okay, so this one has actually managed to continue on here, which is good, because I was really finding it hard to believe we would actually manage this, but it does seem to be. Good worker. As for, yeah, it's not very full, but we'll get it unloaded, because I need to go muck the things out. Muck the things out. Poor cows, they get cold things. Right, okay. So this is it. Yeah, by the way, if you have downloaded it, just zoom out if you want to see the driver. But yes, I need to put on the rear weight, which I have put in the shed next to where I've put the wall. You see, I'm remembering stuff. I can remember where I put stuff. There it is. And that's the other massive money maker, the wall. And the silage we have as well. So yeah, really, money is not a problem. If I wanted just to make a load of money, suddenly, we could do it. It's really not a problem at all. Because we have the big weight on the back, I can scoop this up without doing a huge wheelie. It is amusing when it does that, but it's also, in a way, frustrating. Yeah, it's definitely building up. I haven't mucked them out for a while. I should have done. Because that is going to be more than the bucket load. Just more than the bucket load. I think I should actually invest in a muck spreader. I think that'd be a very wise idea. Now obviously I can't reach the muck spreader with this little utility tractor, unless it was a very small muck spreader. But if I just keep piling it up here, we are going to be able to just bring the telehandler in here, scoop it all up, probably in one bucket load, and put it into a muck spreader, and then we can just get rid of it on the land. Free manure. Hello, cow. But it's all going very well, maybe too well. I really put it down to the feed mixer, because it's just allowing me to get all that feed mixed, all those bales shredded and mixed up, in it's just a couple of episodes, and it's like a whole series worth of total mixed ration. So yeah, it's really going to help everything along, because otherwise I'd be like every 3 episodes, maybe even every 2 episodes, I'd be doing another mixture. So it's just great. And this just feels huge when you stood next to it when you've been driving that. That can stay there. So that's almost finished that piece, and that has almost finished that piece. It's all going amazingly well. And the final piece of the field, here we go. Yeah, I don't know how long that's taken, but it didn't seem to take that long. Surprisingly fast. But then again, yeah, 2 combines, it's going to make it easy, very easy. And somebody else karting, me, makes it even easier. So yeah, I think the best thing to do is just to go and sell this, make sure we guarantee that very good price, and then I'm going to pack everything up, take it all back to the yard, put it all away, so that nobody gets upset about it being messy, and then it'll be nice and tidy for the next episode. I'm hoping to do something a bit different. I do want to move away from just the combining. So yeah, it's going to be done. We're still going to do combining and stuff, but just not quite as frequently. That would be ideal, because I don't want to keep doing the same thing. Sometimes you have to, just to make the money, but yeah, I think we are going to make plenty of money anyway, so it's not really a concern. So yeah, let's just cross the road and make a lot of money. 15,000, pretty much 16,000 litres. I can remember in the 17 series I did, I owned this field here on the right hand side, but we don't own it on the 19 series. Not yet anyway. So is this going to be another £25,000? Most likely. Maybe 28,000? 22, oh no, only 22,000. Well, we've done very well. We've done incredibly well. Can't grumble. Anyway, yep, it is time to take things back. So, should I take this back first? I think I will do. Because what I'll do is drive one of the combine harvesters, and then the other one can follow me. So we'll take this nice twisty road back to the farm. Now the lorry probably is best suited just under here. I'll put the cover over it as well, so it doesn't fill up with rain. That should be fine. And then that gives me space behind to be able to put the combine harvesters in this shed. I'll open this door as well, in preparation. I was trying to close the door. One here. I've closed the wrong door. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. I know that you can open it because we can close it because I've already opened it. But yes, anyway, let me just head over there and we'll get things packed up. I do already have the John Deere tractor as well. That is because I have the header trailer. Actually, that class is leased, isn't it? I did think I was going to keep it on like a long-term lease, but then is it actually worth it? It probably isn't. Yeah, especially as I've just said, we're not going to be doing too much harvesting. So it's been nice, very nice to have it. But we will return it, because I only have one trailer as well. So there we go. We have made plenty of money. It has done its job nicely. we've made a good profit. And if I drive this tractor, it means just the combine on its own has to follow. It doesn't have to tow its own header trailer, which is just going to make it easier. Yeah, so I think what I'll do between this episode and the next one is I'll go on to some different mod sites, try and find some different things that can be done instead of just, you know, harvesting, or maybe different types of harvesting. I'd love to have different crops, different crop types, but this map doesn't have them enabled. Not too sure how difficult it would be to do that, but yeah, anyway, that's ramming, don't ram, there we go. Okay, no, it's been good, I enjoyed that. It looks quite neat as well. Well, the bits that the worker did look neat anyway, the bits I did, not so neat. That bale will be picked up when I move the other bales, for anybody interested. Yeah, but this farm has certainly done better so far than I was expecting, but that again is the benefit of starting off with some decent machinery. Really, we should stick the deck back on the compact tractor and mow this down again. This area here is very messy. I'm going to put this inside the shed on the right, and no, slow down. Yeah, it's going to take a bit of reversing, I think. But it could be good for comedy value. This is when that little compact tractor just becomes so handy, because it's so manoeuvrable, and it does have the power and the weight to be able to move that trailer, so you can just position it much easier. But yeah, obviously I just did it with the John Deere. I think in future I will use the utility tractor. And yeah, the final thing just here, the combine itself. T560. Again, it could be upgraded to the larger John Deere. What do you think? Do you think it should be done? Should we upgrade it? Is it worth the money? Probably not. But there you go. Out of interest, how much is it? It is 390,000. That is 285,000. I think, yeah, that's hard to justify. I don't think it's worth it, but let me know. So, yeah, there we go. That is the harvesting done so far on Oakfield Farm. The wool is already respawning very nicely. And yeah, we're going to leave it there. So thank you for watching, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.